Hello mga anak, good morning! Good morning to all of you. Huwag kalimutang tamsakan ang mudra ha. Okay, so give me your thumbs. Ayan. So while waiting, ang ating mga nagagandahan at nagugwapuhang mga classmates, for the classmates, may I ask my efficient and effective team to please announce about what we shall do with our, good morning Erica, what we shall do with our attendance. The same din lang. So it's up to you kung ano yung pag-uusapan ninyo, pero maganda yung system na ginawa ng ating team last time. Yung ating apat na members ng ating team. Could you please help me out again for the attendance purposes, no? Siguro screenshot ulit. And I would like to inform you that the director is very happy with the summary that I gave them, courtesy of you, of course. And of course, I'm very proud as your mother. Di ba? So, ganon ang gawin natin, yung ating mga team, yung time in, time out, and then summarize para isubmit ko na naman sa ating director. Okay, for the evaluation. So I'm going to give you your jacket already. Uh-huh. And while waiting, sige, kumustahan kayo dyan? If you want to check if you are, given a jacket, mag-type kayo ulit. Makikita nyo kung blue na kayo. Kagaya ni Erica. She's already, she's already blue. Yan. Okay, Shekinah. I am adding you as moderators. At saka enough ko yung mga kung may mga questions kayo sa FB, I will not be able to kasi kung may tatawag, makakat ang ating live stream. Okay? And very important, the topics that we are going to discuss and to clarify for is very important. So yung mga nagpaalam sa akin, may namatayan, okay? So rest in peace. Paki-extend naman natin ng ating deepest condolences sa ating classmate na namatayan din lang, no? So ayan, good morning mga anak, good morning. So while waiting, could you please do your stuff, indicate your attendance. Ayan, yung mga artist students na yan. Ang ganda, yung mga iba, yan, they are following the codes already. That is very good. So thank you. So nandito si Clarice, si Caris pala. So I will leave you for a while. Mag-breakfast muna ako while you are doing the attendance. Okay? Stay tuned mga anak. Nag-coffee na lang ako at nakakahiya namang maghintay kayo at hindi pa na-jaketan ang madami sa inyo. Yan. Huwag kalimutan mga anak, natamsakan ang mudra ha. Okay, so hindi pala kailangang ayan, nalagyan na. Nalagyan na. Yung mga iba hindi kailangan kasi nakapag-attend na sila some time ago. Ayan. Mhm. Mhm. May mga sumali ba sa sa mga LS ko sa aking FitCS? At naka-blue-blue na sila ay. Yan. Okay. Hold on tight. Mahirap kasi pag mas spam yung mga messages ninyo pag hindi tayo jacket. Ayan. Oh, I love it. Gustong-gusto ko yung punong-puno ang ating chat box. Okay. If you want to check if you are in blue, mag-type kayo ulit ng kahit slash or isang emoji dyan para malaman natin kung hindi kayo nabigyan ng jacket, no? So, ayan. Hello mga anak. There are 33 anakis here in our live stream, no? So, 22 pa lang yung ating thumbs up. Could you please thumbs up mudra? Ayan, iyaman kunana nagmayatay tanganaganan. Okay, Samantha, meron na. Meron ng jacket. Yan. Okay? So, dagdagan pa natin ng thumbs up. So, i-ano natin ng kwan. 1:1. Agapay, Brian. Yan. Haanpay, sorry. Okay? O, meron na. Okay, with the 100 students, hindi pa nakakalahati. Nasaan ang mga iba? Ayan, Jemima, meron na. Could you please call on your classmates para makapasok sila? Para, yan. Okay, wag nyo lang sobrahan ng mga emojis para hindi kayo, pagsabihan ng aking nightbot at suplada ang aking nightbot. Ay, nako. Ayan. Meron na sa'yo, Ezra. Karen. Ayan. Okay. Nicole, meron na din. Alright, so there are 40. Yes! Thank you so much at medyo dumadami na tayo. Okay, so without much ado, we will already start with our, meron pa, discussion. Okay? It is very important kasi syempre na-miss natin ang ating discussion for the previous week. Dalangan ng we are very busy for the activities, for the seminars, webinars, as well as the other subjects that we've had. No? So this might be our last communication and last socialization, mga anak. So we make the most of it, no? We are supposed to have more than that, but anyway, active naman tayo sa ating group chat, no? FB group chat. So wala namang problema. And of course, I tried my very best to be answering you in your personal messages. And kanina nga may nagtanong about the activity, and then I said I will see you in the live stream. Okay? Para masagot natin yung tanong. Okay? And so, kumusta na kayong lahat? Bigay naman kayo ng kaway-kaway dyan. No? Malapit na. How time flies. Even my daughter, who had been, once was a baby, agmut-mutag pay, tapos elementary, high school, gagraduate na siya ng high school. I graduate na actually ng senior high school. So, it's very, very fast, just like what our subject is. And I have been checking all the activities that you've been doing. Most of you were able to accomplish the activities. And bravo for that. Okay? In spite of all the difficulties, in spite of the voluminous works that you've had, nakakayanan pa rin natin ang ating mga challenges or hurdles. Okay? So, napansin siguro ninyo mga anak, with all those activities, meron tayong ungraded, meron tayong graded activities, and of course, it doesn't mean that when it is ungraded, you do it, you think of it as less, no? Please still accomplish that, okay? But of course, you have to prioritize those ones which are graded din lang, okay? Hindi naman, don't think of it as less, yung mga ungraded, but accomplish it. And then, syempre, yung mga graded, yun ang i-prioritize ninyong gawin, after which, you go back to those ungraded para hindi kayo mahirapan. So, any one of you had been doing that. Yung graded mo nang ginawa and then went back to the ungraded. Was that your style? Okay, in doing your activities. So, kung yun ang ginawa ninyo, very good. Okay? And nakikita ko, 41 na tayo, 34 yung ating tamsak. Please do not forget again. O, diba? Yan. Okay. So, tingnan natin mga anak. Let us review. May ni-record ko yung survey. I cannot share it though. So, for the survey, meron pa tayo, out of 100, meron pa tayong dalawang hindi pa accomplish ng survey. You know what? It's very important na CBL ka man or OBL ka man mga anak, you have to accomplish the survey. Because that will be my basis, okay? Should something happen, you will be marked incomplete, no? That would be my basis for communicating with you, Kasi I had this experience where the student was a CBL, no? CBL yung bata, and then she was not able to submit her activities. I've been trying all means kung tinatype ko yung pangalan niya in the FB so that I will message. I check also the survey, kaso nga lang wala siyang inaccomplish na survey, so I couldn't reach out to her. And then all of a sudden, iba pala yung kanyang pangalan na ginamit. And then of course, you have to understand that my inbox is always full. Nandun na pala sa bababa ang kanyang message. Okay? So those things happen. Kaya I appreciate those ones na nahihiya pang magsabi na, "Ma'am, sorry sa kakulitan ko, pero magme-message ulit ako, tabaka matabunan." All those things. So that student, once lang na nag-message, and then ang kanyang ginamit pa did not follow the instructions na dapat ang gamitin aligned sa ginagamit sa Google Classroom. So how would I know? No? So yan ang isang importansya ng ating pag-accomplish ng ating survey. Alright? So I do hope the two students will finally accomplish their survey. Yan. So Valbuena, meron ka na anak. Chad, meron ka ng jacket. Yan. And then do not be ashamed to type your queries dyan. This is the right time and place for us to be asking, clarifying things. Okay? So, ang importante sa atin, maklarify tayo para wala tayong problema kung gagawin na natin yung activities. Okay, wait a minute at matanda na ang Mudra. Nagluluhan na naman. Okay, so kuha ko ng tissue, ha? At saka walang katapusang puyat, no? May mga nabubuking din ng mga bata pagkuan, nagme-message ako sa group chat. And then sumagot sila at nag-ano sila kahit this oras na ng madaling araw. I don't know if they are doing their modules or they are playing o kung ano man yung mga nilalaro. Alright? So, we have to, kagaya ng sinabi ni Sir PJ, we have to give, what's the term there? Okay? Boundaries. Okay? I-boundary naman natin. Kailangan din naman nating bigyan ang ating sarili para mag-recuperate. Because the body has the ability to heal itself. Now, if you're not going to give it chance to recharge, syempre, magbabag down ang sarili natin. So, breathe, meron ka na. Ayan. So, mga nabubuking sa madaling araw. Of course, for me, alam niyo naman ng matanda, I know that you see your parents or your titas or lolos every now and then nag-siesta, then mamaya gigising, ganon. Okay? So, at some point in your life, you will reach that, no? Na kailangan din na mag-rest tayo. Kasi talaga, personally, hindi ko kaya yung diretsahang magpuyat. Ayan. Okay. So, yan. Okay. So, as I've said, kung napapansin ninyo, hindi pa ako sa mga activities ninyo, I wasn't able to give you your grades yet. Sa mga graded, okay, I wasn't able to give you my comments for some. No? Kasi i-recheck ko pa yan. Okay? It's very important that I will also be sure before I will return all your scores. So don't you worry, baka nagtataka kayo bakit wala pang mga remarks or compliment si ma'am sa aming mga activities. Okay? So don't you worry. Uh, you will have that kasi kayo na yung tututukan ko. Okay? And of course, there are many things that we have to discuss. But we will start with this pa. Okay. I would like you to understand that we have the mode, no? The OBL and the CBL mode. So ngayon pa lang you have to bear in mind that for the CBL, no? Yung CBL student natin, privilege nila na bultuhan mag-pass ng activities. So this is what you have to understand. For the OBL, those ones who opted for OBL, you have to submit it according to the due date or the schedules. Okay? So please understand also that in my case, mga anak, I will be very firm in my decisions, okay, in those activities that has the graded and has what you call that uh, due date. And kung na-indicate din ng promptness ang passing doon sa activities natin. So I will be very firm, I will follow that. I will be giving demerits kung hindi mo na ipasa sa exactong date. I do hope you understand because we are practicing how to be professionals even now that we are still studying. Okay? So ganon mga anak ang ating objective. Okay? Now, we shall go to the Google Classroom one by one. Wala tayong pag-sharean dito or hindi ko pa siya na na practice kung paano mag-share ba dito. But anyway, ni-screenshot ko naman. So we will start with the review of Module 2. Okay, so yung Module 2 natin, dito tayo nagtuon ng pansin. We have been having attending webinars. Okay, and as I've said, I would like to congratulate again the team for doing such a wonderful job, no? Talagang very organized and ni-recognize talaga ng ating director. Even mentioned our class in our group chat. Okay, in the faculty group chat. Okay, so the learning objectives, mga anak, for this Module 2 dapat is to identify the present social issues needed to be addressed. Okay? And very good kasi you had been asking questions on the mental, environmental, all those webinars that we had been attending. And thank you very much for your active participation. The second one is to present practical ways to solve social issues. Ito na yung mga activities ninyo na kailangan mag-share kayo ng insights ninyo. You will be answering some evaluations or you have had answered evaluations already. Okay? And number 3, to participate in promoting awareness to the different issues or topics discussed. Yan. So, syempre, nandun din yung modules ninyo, no, na indicate sa Google Classroom ninyo. So, I hope that you have learned something about it and you were able to turn in your activities on time. Yan. Okay? And we go to the next one, next part of your module. Module 2, no? Na-share din. I was able to share already the pre-recorded videos of the activities or the webinars. So meron dyan ang mga PowerPoint din na ginawa ng inyong Mudra, okay? And it was shared to the whole NSTP group, no? And then yan na ang ginagamit ng buong nagtuturo ng NSTP. Okay? So, yan. Nakaka-inspire din na nakikita na ginagamit ang ginawa. Alright? So, you have met Sir PJ Bengwasan and also Ma'am Farida. Na-meet na ninyo. and the others, Dr. Pahela, and of course for the voters ID, and so on and so forth. No? And of course, I know I was there when you were asking questions, and nakaka-proud talaga to be your mother that all my students are very active. Okay? 'Di ba? So proud. Ayan. Sino ba naman ang hindi magiging proud kung very active ang kanilang mga anak, di ba? Okay, may tanong dito. Si artist student. Ma'am, okay lang po, okay lang pong same persons ang magsasign sa journal entries namin. Oo naman, bakit? Gusto mo ba ng iba-iba? Okay? But of course, syempre, magpa-sign ka lang kung tapos mo na, ha? Baka same person naman, one setting na na pagsasign. Hindi ha? So, of course, you have to sign it after, no? After each of the journal entries. Ayan. So, thank you for your question. I do hope I was able to answer it, mga anak. Okay? So, Hershey Valdez, I already gave you jacket. Okay. So, mga anak, napansin ko, dagdagan pa natin ang ating tamsak sa mudra. Yan. So, the artist student, I think this is Nathaniel, no? Thank you so much. You are welcome, anak. Yan. Okay. Ma'am, pwedeng pa-elaborate po ulit gagawin sa portfolio. Darating tayo dyan, anak. Huwag kang mag-alala. Nandun pa ako sa module 2. Diba? Huwag ka masyadong hot. Okay? So, we'll get there na kung, yeah? Okay. Sige. Okay, going back to my screenshots of the Google Classroom. Ayan. We have here the articles, no? And the social awareness. Napansin siguro ninyo, I would like to know, okay? In your chat, i-chat nyo sa akin dyan sa box. If so far, what are your experiences ngayon? Mabigat ba yung mga activities natin ngayon? Okay? Kindly, it will also help us in our evaluation. Yeah? Kasi syempre ito i-share ko rin sa ating director para naman makita nila yung mga ano ninyo. Okay? Yung mga sharing ninyo. Ayan. So that we will be able to keep improving our NSTP subject. Ayan. Yan. Siyempre, wala pa namang activity dito sa module 2. Hindi masyado, no? Read the articles and watch the videos. Doon sa NCIP, FP, IC guidelines, and on social awareness. Okay? And then I also gave you additional materials. And then we go to the engage part. Yung mga activities natin, tingnan din natin kung ilan ang mga naka-turn in. So then, makikita ninyo ang mga PowerPoint presentation na ginawa ng inyong Mudra. Okay? So the part here na, ito na yung engage, complete the table. Okay, the activity complete the table about the present social issues that need to be addressed and provide possible solutions in handling these issues. Okay, give one identified problem and possible solutions for the identified problem. Okay, so save your activity in PDF. Nandun, 96 na ang sumagot. Meaning to say, there are still 4 of you who weren't able to submit. So please, kaya natin yan, fighting, okay? No matter how the obstacles are, we will be able to surpass, okay? And of course, doon sa engage and complete the table, for those ones who are a bit confused on what to do in the activities, mga anak, you can always go back and check the rubric. Kasi I don't know about others, but for me, I see to it that for graded activities, meron talaga ang rubric. Para yun ang basis natin. That is practically the basis, or that the activities were written there so that you will not be lost and you will have a basis for doing your activities. Okay? So, ito yung table natin, no? Complete the table. Yung una, table, and then promptness in passing. So, tignan ninyo, the student completed the table with all the necessary details needed, shows excellent understanding on the instructions, and there were no grammatical error. You start with excellent, very good, good, fair. Hindi naman siguro kayo magfo-fall dito, no? The student has no idea on what to do and the task at hand, or to do with the task at hand, and needs to be guided throughout. Okay? I do believe that you don't belong on this part. Yan, siguro nandito tayo sa excellent, very good. Maybe some for some reason dun sa good, but never siguro tayo dito sa fair. Yan. And also, we go to the promptness in passing. Exceeded the expectations of promptness in submitting. I forgot to include, pero you know this already. It's given. Past, on or before. Okay? On or before the submission date. That is excellent. Very good. Met their expectations minutes late in submitting. Tapos yung good naman, a day late in submitting. So all those. Sa fair naman siguro, little or no, did not meet the expectations and days late in submitting. Meron din yung, ini-include ko rin yung nagiging habitual na late. Okay? While you are supposed to be, since you have opted for OBL, kailangan naman na on time tayo mag-pass on the scheduled date. Okay? Meron kasi yung mindset ng mga iba, I'm not telling it's you, I'm talking in general sa buong mga my experiences in teaching all the subjects. Mindset nila is, hindi bali meron namang completion. Okay? I tell you mga anak, if that will be your mindset, you will be hard up. Magkakaproblema tayo sa mental, di ba? And syempre, you are contributing also to the mental problem of your mudra by having to extend and check. Instead na, i-check ko yung mga activities ninyo on or within, okay, that period. So, yan. There are many advantages when you are turned in earlier or on time. Siyempre, naintindihan natin, meron at meron tayong mga reasons why we weren't able to submit. There are valid reasons, and siyempre, we have to face the fact that sometimes students are pushing their luck. And I'm said, and once again, I'm not saying it's you. I am talking in general. Kasi honestly, marami na rin kaming bubuking ng mga estudyante na para lang may excuse gumagawa ng mga rason. Okay? Para-paraan lang yan, mga anak. Okay? I do hope it's not you. Okay? Kasi syempre, we are talking about values inculcation. We are talking about a true Louisians and all those things. So dapat, we have to be professional in dealing with the activities, the subjects, okay, and with your mudras and your other, what you call that, loco parentis. Okay? Loco parentis is your second parent. Yan. Ito, may question pa dito. Ma'am, paano kapag na-turn in sa bin ng walang signature? Is it okay po na resubmit or or sa portfolio na lang po makikita signatures for entries. Siguro dito papasok yung ating mga anak, consideration. Kasi you see, I really discourage you to unsubmit. May malaking bearing kasi sa deduction para sa akin, na kasi you are supposed to be sure before you turn in your activities. So as I've said a while back, okay lang, nasa portfolio na lang ninyo, basta honest to goodness na you weren't able to have it signed. Ang importante sa akin, meron kayong ginawa at nasubmit ninyo. Okay? Ganon, mga anak. Compassionate naman tayo at very considerate naman tayo. Yan. Okay? Another one, yung mga bago po, medyo mabigat po yung nag-scan ako kanina, the activity about the mapping of evacuation route. Sorry, okay? Talagang medyo mabigat siya, anak, but I think, huwag masyadong maging technical kasi. So, you just, just count on your creativity. Imagine lang ninyo kung paano mag-drawing kayo. But I know how kasi you consider it mabigat kasi you are doing your activity with all the efficiency and effectiveness. Kaya parang mabigat. But think of it as just, importance that you were able to um, know all the details in mapping, okay, especially for emergency cases, okay. When you will be able to accomplish that, that would be for the self satisfaction, and you will be very proud kasi nakasalalay yan sa galing mo, and then you will also be able to work with your family, yung mga ganyan. Kaya wag mong solohin. Okay? So maybe may mga yung parents ninyo, engineer sila sa bayan, or they are the head or chief engineers. May I ask the blueprint para pwede kong gawin, i-trace ganon. 'Di ba? Ganyan ang gagawin. Okay? So I do understand, anak. Yan. Okay. Tusok harang po, ma'am. Sir Richard Reyes, Lutong Mahirap. Thank you so much for coming. Ayan. I am meeting with my students, and thank you once again. Okay. Ayan, kaibigan ko yang si Sir Richard Reyes. And also, I am very happy also that I have joined the YT world kasi in my normal life, school, trabaho, even if those people na siguro nakakasalubong ko dyan, nakakabanggahan ko ng shoulders, hindi ko sila kilala. I've learned to know them through YT. Yan, pag nagmi-meet up na kami, ay, si Kagayam de Castoy. So it's very good also. Now we go back to our activities, mga anak. So Aubrey, okay na. Yes po, ma'am. Thank you po, sabi niya. Okay. Ray Allen, meron ka ng jacket. Mga anak, yan, meron pang 3 na hindi pa nagtatapsak sa akin. Please. Ayan. Ay, alam nyo na yan. Yung mga anak ko, pag ginaganyan ko sila, tinatawanan nila ako. Imbis daw na maaawa sila sa akin, pagtatawanan pa ako. O, diba? I do hope you are not, like my children. Alright. Okay, continue na tayo doon sa Google Classroom natin. Okay. Sa objective natin sa DRRM, ito ang what does DRRM talks about? if you think that the acronym is too long, just think of the first letter. First and second, disaster risk reduction management. Basta disaster management. Ayan, yung first and the last. Okay? And syempre, alam na alam naman natin yung community immersion. Ijay Ilocano ko, tampisaw ba yun? Magtampisaw? Hindi naman lublob, ilublob niya. Ha nga ilublob, Ilocano immersion, kas lang nga sali ka, ijay community, kas jay. Okay? I don't know how it is in Kankanay, makitapi. Makitapi ka sin Ipugaw, kanan na. In Ibaloy, makibadang Mountain Province, Dayjay. But most of the keywords are almost the same pag sa Igorot. Okay? Makibatang, but basta I'm not sure in Ibaloy. Okay? Basta makikwa. Ayan. So the module 3, mga anak, dito na tayo, learning objective. Importante na we will be able to articulate the background and base concepts in disaster risk reduction management. Okay? So recognize the need for disaster risk reduction management. Kailangan din natin, it's part and parcel of our lives, na alam natin kung paano tayo mag-react, paano ang gagawin natin when times or disaster comes. 'Di ba? Na hindi tayo kagaya ng mga bata, yung mga bata, problema or responsibility ng parents yan. But since we are already adults, no? Siyempre, pag 20 na, younger adults na tayo. It is also, we will also have to take part already. Diba? And then, of course, letter C, create disaster risk reduction management plan for your home and for the community. Ayan. So, yan yung ating content. Tapos, we have here the module, engage, the pre-assessment activity. Okay? Dalawa ang sumagot. So, kudos for you. I'm sorry, I cannot share kung sino yung mga nandito na. Kasi as I've said earlier, hindi ko pa alam kung paano ako mag-connect sa FB. Unlike the Google Classroom na, ay sa YT pala, Google Classroom na meron yung sharing. Okay? And I did not make use of StreamYard din lang. Okay. So, the pre-assessment activity will test your pre-understanding on disaster concepts, terms, and types of disaster planning approaches. 'Di ba? Pag nagkukwento sila ng mga ano noon, yung mga parents natin or yung mga adults kung kwan, parang wala lang. Ang gusto lang natin maglaro. But of course, now that we are in the right position, we are in the right age, it is but proper that we are going to follow and, as I've said, do our part as well. Diba? So observe honesty and answering the activity, use provided answer sheets, and turn in your activity. This is not graded but your participation is appreciated. Kagaya ng mga ganito mga anak, as I've said earlier, you can answer this later basta ang i-prioritize ninyo yung mga graded activities. Okay? But of course, do not leave it blank. Kailangan din i-accomplish natin, which is very important then. There is no particular format in doing so. Just answer according to the understanding. Ganyan. Okay. Next one. Dito naman tayo sa, wait, nasobrahan ko. Yan. Dito naman tayo sa videos and articles. So, I have nai-relate din sa ating webinar series, yung nai-share din sa inyo. Watch the videos and learn from the sharing. Okay? And madami rin tayong mga PowerPoints as I've said a while back. So malapit na tayo sa elaborate part ng ating activity kanina na tinatanong ni Miss Angelica. Ay, mali pala. Sino na yung nagkuhan ng ating elaborate ng ayun yung gagawin sa portfolio. Later, anak. Don't worry. Uh, hmm? Okay, the elaborate articles and videos, nandyan din kung paano yung nangyari doon sa lalong-lalo na yung part ng doon sa hukay. O nakita nyo naman madaming mga madaming mga namatay. Yan. Okay. So we also have the community immersion there, the PDF, and the Republic Act, no, on community immersion. Okay, and also the NDRRM plan. I will leave it to you to read it and watch the videos. Okay. Evaluate, ito na. Yung evaluate natin mga anak. There are two activities for you to do that and to give importance on how you should be aware of your surroundings. Okay, this way it also be your part of immersing yourself in your community and of course with the family kasi syempre you will be asking the help of your family. Do not ask them to do your work, okay, but you will be asking them for advice kung ano yung mga insights nila and everything, di ba? Okay, so dalawa ang gagawin ninyo dito and we have the rubrics here, no? The task A on the evaluate, student for excellent student work, show excellent hazard identification, and then hazard appropriateness, and safe routing. Baka naman maganda yung identification mo at saka appropriateness mo pero hindi safe yung routing mo. So you have to take note of that. And then yung task B, yung excellent natin student followed instructions, all details were indicated and elaborated excellently. Okay, sa task B. Ano ang gagawin mo dun sa task B? Yung matrix na unang na-share sa inyo, yun ang i-fill up ninyo. You are going to fill that up, no? Kung ano yung gagawin mo, meron pang time, meron pang duration, all those things. For further clarification, you can always message me naman. Okay? Ayan. Saan na nga tayo? Sa engage? Okay. Nawala na yata ako sa module 2 na. Okay. Okay, going back to the concept mapping of Unit 2, I would just like to share na there are still 7 who did not accomplish the activities. Kaya pala medyo bumabalik-balik ako para ipakita ko yung mga hindi pa natapos ang kanilang activities. Sorry ha. Takam na takam yung lamok sa akin at kanina pa sumasayaw. So there are still 7 who weren't able to accomplish yung ating concept map, no? Take note of this one. Graphic concept map or graphic organizer, summarizing the different concepts that you have learned from the different issues. Ito na yung ating yung mga napanood din natin. Okay? So I think this is ungraded. Is it ungraded? Okay. Ayan. Okay. Tingnan natin yung rubric niya. Oh, so it's graded pala, sorry. Ay, iba yung ano ko na screenshot ko. Anyway, yung rubric paki-check na lang ninyo kung ano yung dapat na gawin doon. Okay? Ay, ito pala yung collage making natin. So meron here, excellent use of imagination or original ideas, especially in the production of the article collage, with the ability to find quick and clever ways to overcome difficulties. This is excellent. Let's go to the fair. Fair use of imagination. Fair use. Okay? For original ideas, especially on the production of artistic collage. Ayan. Confused and needs assistance in finding ways to overcome difficulties. That's why I always urge you not to make use of confused, mga anak, kasi level higher na tayo. Pang high school na yung nagsasabi ng confused. Okay? Kaya tingnan ninyo sa ating rubrics, nasa fair pag confused. Yan. Mas maganda yung I would just like to clarify. O, di ba? Okay, so pag sinabi mo kasi, Ma'am, hindi ko na-gets. Confused ako. Oh my goodness. Okay, so make it higher level. Right? Wala akong I am not judging. Pero I am teaching you on ways of saying the right question, the proper ways of or the art of asking question para for those very particular on those kinds of one ma-judgean kayo. But of course, for me, that's why I am telling you, because it's part of my experience also in dealing with other people with different personalities. Yan. Okay? Okay. Tanong ni Brian Fernandez. Ma'am, about po sa M3 Explain videos and articles, ano po ang gagawin doon, ma'am? Explain po ba ang videos? Oh, wow, very good ang kanyang question. Yes. Actually, when you are, wala ba tayong rubric na nakalagay doon? Kung walang rubric, anak, all you have to do is to base it on what you have read. Okay? Pag i-explain mo yung videos, take note na sabihin mo yung mag-start ka with introduction, mag-introduction ka, and then you go now to the body, the part, okay, the necessary details that you have observed or that you have read or you have watched in the article, and always you end up with the summary. I-summarize mo. Okay? So, ganon ang gagawin natin. Every time we are asked to do some reflections, some explanations to do ganon. Introduction, the body, and the summary. Okay? I do hope nasagot ko na yung tanong mo na kung Okay. Hans Medina, ilang sense po dito sa videos and article po, ma'am? I always go for comprehensiveness, mga anak. Siguro pwede tayo ng 4 to 5 senses. Okay lang naman. Okay? Pero kung dalawa lang isagot natin na parang kulang yata. I think, syempre, um, we are able to articulate and do more elaborations kasi nga, as I've said, higher level tayo. Okay? So kung minsan nga for discussion or for explanation in other classes, meron din akong kilala na a very good friend of mine na once na nagsalita yan, pag hindi mo patitigilin sa kanyang explanation or discussion, hindi yan titigil. So, ganon yung parang maganda yung elaboration kasi wider vocabulary ang kanyang always. Ang kanyang nasi-share, always read, always develop your vocabulary, always practice. Ganon ang parang kwan. So, naging idol ko na rin siya. And then I always try kasi I am not perfect. I am telling you mga anak, there are more rooms for improvement. No? Kalalong-lalo na sa communication skills. I do have lots of regional, what do you call that? defects. Kasi nga, Igorot Ilocano tayo, medyo magkakaproblema, wrong pronunciation and everything. But I always see to it that I will practice, practice and practice. Kung minsan nagkakamali pa din. Kaya I always bear in mind na there are always room for improvement. Ang importante lang pag nagkamali, huwag mahiya. Yeah? May tendency kasi tayo na pag nagkamali tayo at na-feel natin na tinawanan tayo, hindi na tayo magsasalita. It should not be the case. Okay? All the more that you're going to practice, practice, and practice. Kung ang inyong mindset ay yung kay nobody's perfect, so why practice? Talagang iba yung mapupuntahan natin. But in our field, no, especially for future RadTech students, for future MedTech students in the School of Natural Sciences, importante yan, no? Yung communication skills natin. And there will always be room for improvement. Kasi pag sinabing perfect ka na, what else? Okay? It's just like philosophy. It will never be considered philosophy when you already solved the problem. Kaya nga philosophy. Yung mga iba, yung mga term natin, agpil-piloso po ka manundita. It's actually an Ilocano term ng philosophy. Kasi you ask a lot of question. Okay? Tina-turn-turn mo yung mga yon. Okay? But once that you were able to answer the problem, it will not considered a philosophy anymore. Yan. So, ganon yan mga anak. Okay? Ma'am po sa, okay pala. I hope I was able to answer your questions, Sir Hans. Nakong. Okay? So, Nico Tutaan, nabigyan na kita ng jacket. Akala ko may tanong. Si Sheena Yunez. Ayan. Sino pang may question? Okay. May jacket ka na rin na Martol. Okay? Ayan, may isa pa. Isa na lang na na thumbs up mga anak. Ayan. Okay? So, there you go. We go back to the, continue natin ito. Evaluation 3. Okay. Yung journals, malapit na tayo. Huwag kayong mag-alala. I would just like to, I'm sorry kung hindi siya organized, jump tayo and jump kasi I didn't have time to prepare for this. Nagsulat-sulat ako ng mga but mas maganda na i-follow ko na lang dito sa na screenshot ko. Okay? So, sa journals, anak, meron part doon sa module 4 where you're supposed to add or to do your journals there. I would like to inform you na huwag nyo nang problemahin yung part na yon sa module 4 if you go to that part kasi naunahan ko nang binigay sa inyo ang journal. Okay? The score that you will be having there is separate ko na lang. Alright? So, I'm very happy kasi some of you, okay, were able to share all your innermost feeling. Don't you worry, I will be able to, or I will take care of the data that you have provided, okay, in line with the Data Privacy Act. Okay? And then meron din yung time na medyo naluluha rin ako sa mga sharings ninyo. I know that for a fact, no? But I always have to encourage you, hindi tayo nag-iisa. Hindi kayo nag-iisa kung ano man yung mga nararamdaman ninyo. At one point in time, somebody out there are having the same situation as you. Huwag mag-isip ng other things. Okay? And take it as a challenge and then go right. Head on, face the problem. Huwag nating iwasan. No? Huwag nating iwasan kasi just like Just like the things that sa trabaho, kung ma-overwhelm ka mga anak, kung ma-overwhelm kayong mga anak, sasabog yan. So mas maganda yung i-face na lang natin. Have the courage to face your problems. Okay? And then also have the courage or have confidence. Have faith in yourselves. No? Kung meron at meron dapat maniwala sa inyo, kayo yan. Kasi paano ka maniniwala sa iba kung yung sarili mo nga hindi mo pinapaniwalaan? Okay? It's part of us being human beings, no? It's part also of our development where we commit mistakes. As I've said, nobody's perfect. Nagkakamali tayo. Ang importante, alam natin na nagkakamali tayo. We forgive ourselves and try not to do it again. Ganon ang ating ganon dapat ang ating iisipin. And then we move on. Hindi yung nagkamali tayo dahil may nagsabi sa'yo na kasalanan mo na lang ng kasalanan mo. No. You forgive yourself. You ask for forgiveness from those person that you have, you have pagkukulang, and then move on. Huwag kang magstay doon. Do not get stuck. Yan. Uh, hindi rin perfect ang aking situation sa buhay, no? I am saying this because I have also surpassed a lot of challenges in life, no? In my years of living in this beautiful earth, marami din tayong pinagdaanan. So I do hope that when you will reach this age someday, okay, babalikan din ninyo yung mga na-surpass ninyo ng mga problema. And talking through experience, mga anak, pag iiwanan mo at hindi mo haharapin yung problema, hahabulin ka at hahabulin. That's why there is that composition that I have made about Anos. The problems are always there. So face it. Kasi kung pababayaan mo, mataptapian, no? Mataptapian, bakit makulkulangan? Okay, so try ninyong iano yung aking composition. O, di ba? Okay, so much for that already. Yan. So, yung journals natin, as I've said, it's already in a separate bin. I have already given you the separate bins for you to turn in. So wag kayong ma-confuse, wag kayong magulat kung makikita ninyo in Module 4 na may journals na naman. Iyon na yung journal na ginagawa ninyo as early as yung pinost ko. Okay? Next one, mga anak. Ay na, bumasitan man ng karo di matakon. Okay, let's go to community immersion. Malapit na tayo. You are supposed to explain the relevance of community immersion in preparation for your NSTP2, mga anak. You are to know the importance on how to work with the community. You have to practice the standard operating procedure and establish protocols governing SLU community immersion, and discuss the distinctive characteristics and importance of service learning plan as a Louisian and as a future professional. Ito ang mga yung mga learning objectives, and it's very, very important. Bakit kamo? If you are not going to observe protocols, the standard operating procedures, sayang naman ang pinaghirapan mo. Okay? Ayun. Those are the things that we have to take note. Okay? Kahit maganda yung project mo, pinagtuunan mo ng maraming sleepless nights, kung hindi mo finalo ang protocol, pwede nilang ibasura yan. Mga ganyan ba? Okay? So I know I have been very observant, and there are students who have been sharing with me na there are subjects na either zero or perfect. So sana naman hindi nyo na-experience yung mga ganon na zero or perfect. Okay? And of course, I have also experienced having that kind of when I was still studying na kailangan mong makuha ng tama. Kung hindi tama at may konting kamali, zero. Walang considerations. Okay? But of course, we have to understand na talagang the teachers have their different styles and manners of teaching. Ayan. So, kilalanin natin kung ano ba yung kiliti ng teacher, kiliti ni Mudra, kiliti ni ito, ganyan. So that we will know how to dance with the task at hand. Mga ganyan. Okay? Ayan. For the engaged activity, syempre wala pa kayong wala pa kayong activity kasi kapopost ko lang yan nung madaling araw. Explain the importance of following considerations in implementing community immersions. Okay? So, nandyan din yung mga ninyo. Just go over it kasi explain naman the importance. At saka meron naman kayong answer sheet na pwede ninyong sagutin. Ayan. And then, malapit na tayo sa portfolio. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Okay. The concepts about the read the article and understand the concepts in community immersions. Nandyan lahat actually. All you have to do is to read it and to watch it. Yan. And then of course the article, the nexus, review the video that was noted in Module 1. To. Yung explain ng Module 4, kasi papunta pa lang kayo doon. Review the video that was posted in Module 1 about Dr. Gutierrez's discussing the nexus and the reading of the article about the nexus. This will be part of your service learning program. Okay? Nandyan na yung mga naka-indicate. All their examples are there. Okay? And then, sa elaborate part naman, activity, article, I should say. Read the article on the examples of service learning program, project or program. So meron tayong mga samples, yung blood donation, yung mga ganyan. So sayang kasi there was that time when, yes, the School of Natural Sciences together with the nursing school, no? Nagpapaano pa ng kwan. I don't know kung meron in NSTP2, mag-aano rin sila ng program. Since NSTP1 pala ito na program natin. But of course, that is already a given project. So hindi ninyo pwedeng gawin yan as your proposal. Okay. Yan. That is given already. So mag-isip kayo for the may maipapas kayo na proposal sa NSTP1 that you can possibly make use of or do in your NSTP2 subject. Ganon. Okay? Evaluate task 4A and B. The service learning program, activity, and journal. Ito na yung sinasabi ko sa inyo. Yung journal part dito sa evaluate, task 4A and task 4B, ito na yung na ninyo na-accomplish na ninyo na nagbigay na ako ng turn-in bins. Okay? And together with the post-assessment, sagutin na lang ninyo yung mga yon. The evaluate answer sheet din lang. Okay? Almost there. Now, we'll go to the portfolio. Pero balik muna ako doon at baka may question tayo. Okay, awan paymot, awan. Awan or natabunan. Ayan, tamsak. Oh, sorry, Miss Catalea. Kung nandyan ka pa, Miss Catalea, I'm so sorry. I wasn't able to acknowledge you. Okay, tamsak host ko na. Ayan. O, di ba mas madami na yung aking thumbs kesa yung members ng mga nandito. I'm so thankful, mga anak. I'm so grateful. Yan. Okay. Portfolio na. Tadadadadadadadadadadadadad. Okay, for this NSTP1, the SLP, syempre proposal pa lang yan. I-indicate mo kung may plano ka sa grouping. But usually, in NSTP2, may groupings yan, anak. My reason for letting you do it individually for now, NSTP1, is for you to work on your own. May tendency kasi pag group, may hindi nagwo-work. Sayang naman yung mag-i-evaluate kayo. I-evaluate ninyo yung classmates ninyo na hindi naka-work. Stress pa yan, di ba? Okay? It's either you give them perfect because they are your friend kahit hindi sila nag-work. Di ba? You get the logic of it. That's why for this NSTP, with me as your mother, gusto kong mag-work kayo on your own. I don't know about NSTP2 because I do know that they are giving groupings. Na sana, since you have been trained to do it on your own, you can already share your knowledge and training when you are already in group. But see to it that you be honest kung hindi nagwo-work ang mga kasama natin. Ganon. So should there be groupings in the future and in your NSTP2, kailangan maging honest kayo. In a right way. No? Kagaya ng pagsasabi ko sa inyo, I don't know if telling you my mind and then sticking out with my firmness of decision kung kayo ba ay nasasaktan pag dinediretso ko kayong ganon. Siguro, meron ba? Nasasaktan ba kayo? Or the manner of saying what I want to say was said in a right way or proper way na maintindihan ninyo. Is that it? Ayan. So, ganun din ang gawin ninyo mga anak. It's not too early for you. It's actually a very good start, no? Na pagpraktisan ninyo para pag kayo na in the future, masabi man ninyo yung gusto nyong sabihin na hindi kayo nakakasakit. Ganon. Okay? So, Trisha, I'm going to give you your jacket. Ayan. Ma'am, yung SLP activity po ba ay group po? Okay, nasagot. I do hope that I was able to answer that. For our proposal for NSTP, kasi meron tayong service learning program, proposal that will be done individually. Para hindi na kayo mahirapan in groupings, and I reiterate, when the time comes that you will be working in groups at merong mga pasaway na hindi nakiki-contribute, you tell it in a nice way, okay? Siguraduhin yung masabi ninyo yung gusto nyo, but in a nice way. Okay? Ayan. Sabihin nyo, paano sasabihin in a nice way? Okay? Try to say it in a nice way. You learn from how I am talking with you. Ayan. Okay? Pero kahit sinabi mo in a nice way, totoo. You cannot please everybody. Ang importante, walang masakit. Awan tinasakit nga bakrang mo. Makakatulog ka sa gabi. Okay? Totoo naman, di ba? Totoo na hindi sila tumutulong. So, baka naman pwedeng tumulong kayo para naman sa ikakabuti ng ating activity. Ayan. Okay? Kung minsan kasi pakikisama natin is very high ang ating pakikisama system as the values of Filipinos. To the point na ano naman yung mga opportunista. Ayan. So, you have to think of that. Baka naman pwedeng tumulong kayo. Okay? Trabaho natin to. Nakasalalay dito. Okay? After naman siguro 5 times na sinabi mong ganun, tapos wala pang action. Ay, pwedeng ganun. Okay? Hindi naman yata po pwede yung ganyan na ating inaasta mga kapatid at tayo ay pantay-pantay lang ang mga grado at kailangan na magtulungan tayo. Okay? So it depends, no? But you have to take note also na iba-iba rin yung personality ng mga mountains, ng mga lowlands, ng mga ng mga Visayas and Manila. Okay? Meron yung pabigla-biglang magsalita na akala mong nagagalit. Ako yon, isa akong ganon. Yan. Isa akong ganon. Lalong-lalo na at parang pumuputok pag nagsalita ka. Nagsalita ako ng dialect ko. Yan. Okay? So, yan. Huwag kayong nabibigla-bigla kung kausap ko kayo ng Ilocano. Pag hindi kayo tumingin sa mukha ko, like you close your eyes and then I'm talking, hindi nyo makikita na nakasmile ako. Para akong nagagalit. Ganon lang yun mga anak, no? Okay. Ano pa ang ating problema? Ay, let's go now to portfolio. You are prolonging the agony of Miss Beautiful, no? Okay. Tingnan ko yung kodigo ko. Yan. There are lots of things, no? Na-observe ninyo, in-adjust ko ang submission. The written examination, mga anak, is supposedly 24 to 26. Pero meron pa kayong isasubmit ng 27 and 28, I think. Okay? Hindi ko na ma-check kasi hindi papayag ang ating domain pag nakaano tayo sa YT. No? So, hindi ko siya ma-check ngayon. I think it was adjusted 27 to 28. Please do pass it on time daw mga anak ha. Kasi pag finals ko konti lang yung time na allotted sa amin na mag-compute at mag-grade sa inyo. I gave you already extra 2 days for that. Okay? So, ang mangyayari kung sakaling hindi nyo na-pass, incomplete ang dating. Okay. So, si ma'am talaga, iba na naman, hindi niya kinumpleto yung portfolio. Anyway, babalik tayo dyan kasi baka makalimutan ko. Once you were marked incomplete for the finals, mga anak, you have to finish your activities. Okay, so that I'll be able to encode it. And I would like to inform you, iba ang grading system ng yung Excel. May yung formulas na ginamit sa NSTP grading. Unlike your other subjects, like in your FIT CS classes, pwedeng i-add mo lang yung prelims and midterms divided by ganon, no? For this one, iba yung sa evaluation ng SI, evaluation ng SI for the midterms, for the finals. Tapos iba rin yung computation na ginagamit at saka may mga details pa na So, kung hindi mo na complete lahat ng mga activities mo, very big ang bearing. Kailangan complete. Lalong-lalo na ang portfolio ninyo, lalong-lalo na yung mga showing your nationalism. Okay? So please mga anak, yan. I do hope that you will complete our NSTP so that you can go to NSTP 2. Ayan. Can move on to NSTP 2. Okay. So nasabi ko na, portfolio, adjusted ang kanyang due date. Yan na. Okay. Hay, anong nangyari? Okay. There are parts of the portfolio, mga anak, no? Yung first part natin, curriculum vitae. Ano ang curriculum vitae? That contains your picture, the information regarding you, okay? Kung saan ka graduate, honor graduate ka, dean's lister ka ba or principal's lister, hindi ko alam kung paano ba yon yung honor ninyo doon. Indicate mo lahat doon, your address and everything. Don't you worry, as I've said, I will protect your data as your Mudra. Okay? And then, of course, you give introduction. So the first part is curriculum vitae. Kailangan ipakita niyo yung picture ninyo. And portfolio, by the way, is the culmination of all your activities in NSTP 1. Lahat ng mga sinubmit ninyo from the first activity. Kung pwede pa ninyong i-screenshot yung activity ay yung survey ninyo, ilagay ninyo doon sa appendix. Yan. Okay? So ilagay ninyo sa appendix. Yan. Part 1, as I've said, curriculum vitae, containing information, your picture, beautiful picture, ilagay ninyo doon. Okay? And then, of course, your introduction. Introduction is very important. The portfolio is all about this. It contains all my activities, ... Okay? And then, I intend to do my project in NSTP2, ... ganon. And thank you very much for this opportunity that I have learned something in ... in NSTP1. That is why I am going to, yung mga ganyang style, no? That is why I'm going to continue and cherish all the moments that I have learned here in this subject. Now, the following are ganon. The following are the activities that can be found in this portfolio. Oh. 1. Task 1. Task 2. Task 3. All those things. So, screenshot mo or dahil meron kang kopya sa inyong laptop, i-ano mo lang dyan. Okay? So, always, okay lang na PDF mga anak, gamitin niyo yung PDF para hindi siya sumasayaw-sayaw pag nailagay ninyo. So, kung anong nailagay ninyo na activity 1 sa turn-in bin, ilagay din ninyo sa first part ng ano. Dire-diretso yan. Hanggang sa Module 2, Module 3, hanggang sa Module 4. And then, tapos na ang Module 4. Nailagay mo na lahat, no? In the document mo. Punta naman tayo sa, continue sa next page, yung SWOT analysis ng portfolio. No? The SWOT analysis is something to do with the strength. Nandun din, pakibasa rin sa guidelines. The weakness, the opportunities, and analysis. Be honest para at least pag nabasa namin, uy, maganda itong suggestion. Oh, maganda itong insight Okay? So we will make use of it as a point of improvement for the subject. Okay? Para sa mga susunod na mga students. Yan. And then number 8, after SWOT analysis, ito na yung project. Okay? That you can do for your NSTP2. Ayan. Yun na yun, ilalagay nyo na yung proposal ninyo. And then, of course, continue, picturean ninyo, nandun yung mga specific guidelines. Huwag kayong mag-aalala. 9, time in, time out. Okay? Meron yung form na pipil-upan ninyo ng time in, time out. Tapos, number 10, documentation. While you are doing that, ilan ba? Ilan ba? That's why I gave it to you earlier para at least na ipapakita ngayon ninyo kung ano yung mga activities ninyo na nasubmit ninyo so far. Dapat na yan, nakahilera na yung mga ginagawa ninyo. Intayin na lang ninyo yung mga susunod pa na activities. Para all you have to do is to already submit it on the due date na in-extend ko mga anak. Yan. Documentation. You can have as many as you can. Okay? And then, ito okay lang yung documentation as many as you can, but you can have it or pwede ninyong i-minimize para mailagay lahat sa iisang coupon band. Kasi masyado namang madami lahat ito. Ay, hindi pala coupon band. Sa inyong document. Okay? Number 11, definition of terms. Meron ba kayong in your span of learning NSTP, meron ba kayong nakam across ng mga bagong terms? Ayan. All those things, kung wala, siguro yung alam ninyo na bago sa mga iba. Ganon. Okay? And then of course, conclusion. The conclusion includes realization, the challenges, okay? And if you have some suggestions, if any, or recommendations, kung meron man, of the learning in NSTP. So, I think maganda yung suggestion ng ano, mag-suggest din kayo ng kagaya ng ginawa. I would like you to suggest yung ginawa ng team regarding yung pagkuha ng mga activities kasi first time nila nakita yung time in time out na maganda, very organized, sinummarize ni Nathaniel and the team of course. Tapos binigay ang day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. So, ang sabi ni director, Ma'am, Ma'am Mena, bongga. I really appreciate what you did. So, ang sabi ko naman is, I was not the one who did it. It was my students. No? Yung mga estudyante ko ang gumawa, binigyan ko lang sila ng instruction and wala. O, di ba? So, very, very proud ako. And then, shinare talaga sa ano. So, those are the things that we are proud of, no? Very organized. Yan. We try it in such a way na hindi tayo masyadong mahirapan. Okay? Ayan. Thank you for today. Ma'am, yung sa pag-attach po ng activity sa portfolio, pwede po yung link na lang ng PDF yung attach. No, anak. As the term implies portfolio, you have to physically show it there. I do hope I answered you, Brian Fernandez. Yan. Okay, so mga anak ha, sa portfolio as in talagang nandun lahat. Hindi pwede ang link. Okay. Thank you. You're welcome na kung. Okay, sa documentation naman, eyewitness, this is very important ha, yung eyewitness ninyo may name at saka signature sa taas. I-indicate ninyo para naman proud kayo na may nag-witness sa inyong ginawa. You cannot be doing or signing for this documentation. There must be someone other than you who shall be signing as witness. And please do check the specific instructions on the mga anak, the specific instructions on the portfolio guidelines. Okay? So, ano pa? Mga anak. Ayan. I also in my first checking, I have been giving feedbacks, no? Na-appreciate ko naman yung mga napakahabang appreciation ninyo. Those are yung mga sagot ninyo ngay pag sumasagot kayo sa feedbacks ko. Yun ang nakaka-motivate sa akin. Kasi some are saying, bakit alam mo bang ang hirap-hirap ng magturo? Bakit gustong-gusto mo dyan? Bakit hindi ka pumunta ay sumama na dito at saka somewhere outside, no? Para may apply mo yung mga talents and skills mo, sabi sa akin. And I said, I love teaching. Gustong-gusto ko pag may nababasa ako na magaganda for my students, talagang nadadagdagan sa aking puso, sa isipan, no? Na at some point ay na-appreciate yung ginagawa ko as a mudra, as a teacher, and as a friend. Yan. Okay? So ayaw ko talaga na umalis sa teaching profession because maybe it has something to do with my mother being a teacher also, okay, until she retired. Rest in peace. Okay? My brothers and sisters are teachers already also, pero some nag-iba ng kanilang ng profession. Ayan. So maybe it has something to do with that. Pero nakakatabat talaga ng puso pag sumasagot ang mga bata rin. So that is what I'm trying to say. Pag nag-message ako sa inyo, nagbigay ako ng feedback, it is also but proper to give feedback to me. Ganyan. Okay? So, thank you very much sa mga nagfi-feedback. Sana lahat sumasagot, kahit TY, TY ma'am, yung mga ganyan lang. Okay? Ayan. So, kasi parang nakakatakot yung hindi nagfi-feedback pero kung may complain, again, I'm not saying you, no? I am just giving it as an example. Walang ka-feedback kahit sagot ka ng sagot and then praise ka ng praise, no? Pero kung mag-complain, wagas. Mga ganong bagay-bagay. Okay? So, Zen, okay, meron ka ng jacket. Okay. So, please check it. It's part of your start typing already yung timeout ninyo and then do the process. I think the team and the NAF already informed you about screenshot, no? You're going to screenshot all this and then submit it to them again, no? So you may start typing already your timeout because we are about to end anyway, mga anak. And thank you so much for coming. Unless you still have clarifications, mga anak, feel free to ask kasi libre naman ang magtanong at I will always find the time to yan. Sige, go, go, go. While you are doing that, I will just leave you na for your time out and your other things to do. Ituloy ko actually yung pagkain ko na hindi ko natuloy uminom lang ako ng coffee kanina. So love you mga anak. Mwah! Hugs, hugs, hugs. So I love you all. Lahat ng problema natin kakayanin natin, ha? Sulong. Okay? Fighting. Yan. Okay. Go. Siya, masayap ka, isayap mo namin, din problema ay wadatan, si bigat, maiwit to namin, sandag din pusom, siya, tatawa, laton pa'y tinan, tanbakan itulukan na marswa. Ay ganda. Naminta ko mapadpadasan san marikrik nam ay iba. Mansikap ka, tasay makurkurangan, bakan mataptapian, siya at pa'y di ka man kananda, tanarigan. Problema ay kanayon ay wadasa, isunga man anos ka, ay iba. hindi ako prepared na magkanta kaya hindi ako nag-vocalize. Okay, so God bless. Love you. Okay. Sige. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Sige na, pag natapos nyo na yung dapat nyong tapusin mga anak, Gora Bells, I will stay here for a while. Mega love shout out for the 4 million in the house. I once had 48 million. Thank you so much for coming. Ayan, so tapos na yung aking klase pero mega kanta na naman daw ah. Dami naman kasing CPR. We have lots of CPR so hindi ako makakakanta ng mga talagang sikat na kanta. Pakonti-konti na lang. Sakit nila payag ko ng malitod na tono na. Nanlayad nan likatan, tetuay sikat. Layaday nan sikapan, narusca amin. Seg ang niyang kainan watay, sikaet aji mamfay. Layaday nan sikapan, narusca amin. Goodbye, Joe. We gotta go, me and my yo. We gotta go for the P-road down the bayou. Here's the one, sweetest one, me and my yo. Son of the gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya, crawfish pie, filet gumbo. Woo! 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see my Shermio. Big guitars, feel fruit jars, and big ayo. Son of the gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. De pantalon ko ay ted niya mo, na almidor ti sangado. Pinadas ko ang labong-labong, isikil natin na palalon. Dahil sapatos ko nga indad na, but-but may tibatok ti tangan na. Nang gayem pagan ano saklata, kalibre met awan pa'y bayan. Si Dao dati na palalo, nagpasyaranggal daw ta Domingo. Di man nagpasyar met ni Danilo, kun ko naman dagiti tatao. Iwanas was kuno magnaak, harin padagkas launing titrak. Dumo naman ti agraraman, taragsak na iti na palalwan. Bangun, bangun kaina, kapan duto ni Aba. Siddo fan kud is kuidaan, nakanan si may dakta. Inaspulkos kapitan et uspianyos, uspianyos. Mega love shout out for the 4 million in the house. Kung mga anak ko kayo, pwede na kayong mag-Goro bells. Yan. I love you all. Thank you so much for coming. Good job in the city, working for a man every night and day. And I never saw the good side of the city until I hitched a ride, the riverboat green. Big wheels keeps on turning, brown Mary keeps on burning, rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Do you still remember how we used to be? Feelings together, believing whatever as love, my love was sent to me. Hasta mañana, always be mine, but forever I'll be waiting, everlasting, like the sun. Mahirap nang ma-CPR. Go Rebels! Bye-bye! Bye-bye! If I could save time in a bottle, the first thing that I like to do is to save every day till eternity passes away, just to spend them with you. But there never seemed to be enough time to do the things you wanna do once you find it. Nababao na yun. Hindi ko dala yung malayo yung kapo ko. Okay? No one, well I know it's kinda late. Hope I didn't wake you. What I gotta say can't wait. Know you'd understand. Every time I try to tell you, the words just came out wrong. And so I have to say I love you in a song. Every time the time is right, all the words just came out wrong. And so I had to say I love you in a song. Bahay, kubo, kahit munti ang halaman doon ay sari-sari, sibuyas, kamatis, bawang at luya. Sa paligid-ligid ay puro linga. Ang sarap-sarap, ang sarap-sarap. Yan. Yes na ako?
Record ba yan?
Naka-record na ako.
Ano, live pa yan?
They were sound asleep, and you've watched them for so long. Original composition. How helpless they could be without a mother to cling to. The essence of a woman is all that reflects in you. So how could anybody else regret having a baby? All right, so I have reached my quota of 1 hour and 50 minutes. And so I have to go now. Thank you very much for staying there, even if we are already done. And thank you for the friends and family who came. I love you. I love you. Okay. And so, mag-i-end na po ako. God bless. Fighting!